Hey neighbors, welcome to this financial education video. My name is Orion and today we are going to be learning about power of saving. All right. So, let's begin with what may seem like a pretty simple question. What is saving? So, according to Google, saving is to keep and store up something, especially money, for future use. The next definition is to avoid the need to use or spend money, time, or other resources. So, personally, the way that I like to think about saving is it's a way to build up your arsenal of buying power for future use by making the most efficient use out of your money as a scarce resource. So, now I'm sure that, everyone's kind of heard that saving is, an excellent and a great thing to do. But why is that the case? What benefits do we get from stashing away our money now to use in the near or distant future? Why not use it to get a delicious cup of coffee? Why not upgrade to a new house? Why not go out to eat a lot at nice fancy restaurants? And why not get a nice new car? So, answering this question is very difficult because it's a complicated question with many answers, just as many answers as there are people. And the answer depends on the value that each person subjectively places on the ideas and things in their life. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to use the most general sense of why saving is so important. And that is that it increases our future buying capabilities, greatly reduces financial stress, and improves our overall quality of life. All right. So, square one. So let's start with the most basic version of saving that many of us probably experienced as children, the piggy bank. So, when I was a kid, my mom would encourage me to put all of my extra change into the piggy bank. And at first, I was pretty resistant towards this idea. Why would I put money that I could use to buy a candy bar into a container that I wouldn't be able to open for a whole year? I didn't fully understand why my mom was making me do this. Um, it seemed like she was taking away my money actually. But after listening to her and resentfully stashing away my money, all my spare coins and spare dollar bills that I found, my piggy bank savings account began to grow, quite a bit. And a year later, when I opened it, I was amazed at just how many coins and dollars had accumulated. Now, it sounds childishly simple, and it really is. But, this is the power of saving, just starting off really small and over time watching your savings grow. So, when it comes to your savings account, at the credit union, the concept of saving is exactly the same, except, you know, except for one major benefit, and that is that you get paid money to save money. And this awesome extra benefit is known as dividends at your credit union or interest at a bank. So now imagine that if every time I saved a dollar, that my mom would give me an additional 25 cents to put into my piggy bank as well. So this is exactly what savings accounts do. They pay you money for the money that you save. So the more you end up saving, the more you end up getting paid. So as a child, if I had saved $100 of my own throughout the year, which is approximately 28 cents a day, and then my mom paid me 25 cents for each dollar that I saved, that's an interest rate of 25%, then by the end of the year, I would have saved $100 of my money that I put into the bank, and then approximately $25 that I earned just by putting my money into the piggy bank. That's what my mom paid me. So overall, this is $125. And this seems like an infinite amount to a kid that's, 10 or under. And yet, with the generous interest rate from the bank of mom and dad, and picking an average of about 1 quarter and 3 pennies a day, the piggy bank of $125 is quite easily attainable. Now, however, let's say that I only decided to save 5 cents a day. If I had only decided to save 5 cents a day, I would have ended up with just $22.81, even with 25% interest. That's over a $100 difference based on how much I chose to save. So, if you take this same concept and apply it on a much larger scale, um, it works exactly the same way. So, if for some reason I became very rich and I was able to just save $1 million in a year with the same 25% interest rate. So just in interest, I would earn $250,000. It's 25% of a million, which is well over 5 times the median income in the United States, just for letting $1 million sit in the bank. So just as a side note, in the real world, a 25% interest rate isn't very realistic. It's just an easy number to use to really illustrate the true potential power of savings and interest. So basically, what it comes down to is you just have to think of saving like a form of working because it actually earns you money. And the more you save, the more you earn. Thanks for watching.